Hi, my name is Adel. I'm from Kyrgyzstan and currently I'm a junior student at Tsinghua University majoring in international relations. So today I want to share how I feel connected and how I've experienced China through culture, TV shows, beauty, games, and many other things that inspires young people. So when we talk about China today, especially among youth in Central Asia, one of the first things that comes to my mind is Chinese dramas. I know so many people who really enjoy watching Chinese dramas or movies, for example, When I Fly Towards You, Hidden Love, and these dramas are not just romantic or heartwarming, they reflect a kind of sincerity and youthful energy that feels so relatable. They show us everyday life in China, from school experience to family relationships, and for many viewers in Kyrgyzstan, they've sparked a deep curiosity about the Chinese language and Chinese culture. And it's not just modern TV shows, historical TV shows are also very popular. There's something magical about seeing Asian Chinese architecture, traditional clothing, and cultural values come to life on screen. Many young people I know have started learning Chinese or want to travel to China simply because they were so fascinated by these shows. So I think in this way, Chinese television has become a bridge connecting us emotionally and culturally. And the other thing that connects young people today is gaming. For me, it was Genshin Impact that opened the door to Chinese pop culture in a whole new way. I started playing it just out of curiosity, but soon I was totally drowned into the beautiful world, the storytelling, the music, and the fact that the game is created by a Chinese company made me even more curious about the culture behind it. And through the game's updates, seasonal events, and some characters that are inspired by Chinese mythology, I started seeing how creativity brings people from all over the world together. And even though we might not speak the same language, we're in the same game world, solving quests and sharing our experiences, giving each other advices, and this kind of connection feels real and exciting. And the other things that I really want to mention is Chinese beauty and fashion. This is something I see nowadays, especially on overseas social media platforms, how Chinese beauty brands are gaining popularity right now in Central Asia. And Chinese fashion is also catching attention of youth, whether it's minimalistic, streetwear, traditional Hanfu, or modern styles that we usually see in dramas. There is something so expressive and creative about it, and through fashion we start to understand cultural values too, like modesty, harmony, and balance. I've seen so many Kyrgyz youth sharing their own looks that are based and inspired by Chinese style. So when I think of China, I think of stories on screen and off screen. I think of shared laughter while watching a C-drama or playing games with friends. I think of sea beauty trends and fashion. I think of how culture flows not just from one country to another, but between us, between youth. And in a world where so much divides people, culture is what brings us together, whether it's through a C-drama or a game victory or beauty and fashion. We're already building these quite soft bridges but very powerful ones. And I think that's where the future cooperation lies, in the small things that bring us joy and in the friendships that comes from it.